describe your outfit today for me?
Yes, well, my outfit is actually I have a polka dress and Zara.
Yes, what is the brand?
Polka.
Polka.
Yeah, you know that brand or not?
No.
Paule and then another word Ka. It's a French brand and they do very elegant, sophisticated kind of clothing. But what I like about this is that it's very loose because I just went skiing. And when you go skiing in the French Alps, you eat a lot of something called tartiflette. Tartiflette is a dish that is very flat. So that's why I'm wearing a loose polka.
A comfortable,
a very comfortable
one.
And then what I think is really, really important is actually the shoes. So the shoes are actually, I almost only wear Christian Louboutin. I love Christian Louboutin. This is like, but what I like about it is that they look very, very conservative, but they have like the little spikes and the little something that makes it exactly a little bit of a match. And then that's it.
And your hat?
Oh, my hat. I have a cape. Actually, the cape is also polka, but I have a hat that is called from Lolaire. Lolaire is L-H-A-U-R, L-E-R-E-S.
Can you name one person who represents the best Parisian style and why?
I think there's two people. It depends on your age. Okay, and depends on your generation and all this. I think that the older generation is definitely going to be Inès de la Frisange.
I think she's for a whole generation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think that now the one that I think really represents the Parisienne is called Louise Foulin. And what I like about her is that she's got a French attitude, which is not too much makeup, but she'll have the red lipstick. So she's a model, but I think she also sings, she does a lot of things, and she has really the French Parisian attitude. So I think she's definitely the new Parisian girl.
New Parisian. Okay. Name 3 items that every Parisian woman should have in their wardrobe.
I think that every Parisian woman normally, there's two different. Well, Parisian women, all of them have at least a white shirt.
White shirt, like this one?
Like this one, or a crisp white shirt and all this, so you always have that.
White shirt is also my favorite.
All of them have a little black dress, and then you gotta have the heels. You gotta have the shoes. Shoes are super important because you can be dressed really, really nicely, and then if you have the shoes and they are not well shined or they don't look good and all this, everything is ruined. So you have to be, you can look fantastic, and then they look and they see, oh my God, horrible shoes, then their
shoes okay today?
The shoes are perfect, and that's what I love about it. They're like funky, they go very well with what you're wearing and everything. I think you have to find your own style, and then you accessorize and you do it your own way.
So French woman, it's more like follow the heart.
It's more like follow the heart. They're very aware of the trends, and what they'll do, they'll wear what fits with them, and then they'll take things, pieces that are like trendy, but they'll mix the jeans with like the funky shirt, and or they'll do something super casual on top and very dressy on the bottom. So you mix and match exactly. And I think it's a big difference. If you look something in the magazine, you're never going to buy exactly like the magazine. That's not French, and you're not going to do all the same design. That's not French.
If there is only one item you can pick to dress on yourself and to express the elegant way, what will you pick?
Shoes.
Shoes? Heels?
You don't understand. I have hundreds of shoes. I maybe wear. No, it's not even funny.
How do you remain your elegant while you feel sad or angry, pissed off about something?
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to sound, I don't know if this is right to say, but it's the truth. If you're sad or if you're angry, which I don't always follow, but you try to not say anything, because if you say something, then you can actually regret it later on.
Okay.
So you have to be polite, and you just say it, and then afterwards maybe you think about it, and then okay, maybe you'll say something later on and all this that's more appropriate, but don't do it right away. Don't do it right away.
Okay.
because or else you might regret what you say.
Can you share with us how do you do your makeup like a true Parisian?
I think that the true Parisian, really, we're very into natural look, whether it's into with the hair, whether it is with the skincare and all this. So really, what you do is you put very light foundation, you just put powder, and then red lipsticks definitely, and just mascara. I mean, that's what I do. But I know a lot of people also who are doing it. We're not into contouring, doing the whole heavy makeup and all this. It has to. You have to look natural.
So you don't do the eyebrows?
No.
No?
No. Me, I don't. I'm sure some French people do, but it's not something, it's something maybe that comes from overseas, it's more like it. It's not so much the eyebrows.
So if you can only put one makeup on your face, which one would you choose?
Lipstick.
Lipsticks.
I'd rather have like nothing and just red lips.
No foundation.
And no, I don't have foundation.
You don't have
I don't wear
foundation.
foundation. I just put, because of you, I put a little bit of powder.
Thank you.
I put a little powder, but I think that, and it gives you self-confidence and it dresses you up. You can be, if you don't have red lipstick, then you're missing out on something. And that's my accessory. I mean, the moment I have a meeting or suddenly I have to go to a party or something like this, you just put the red lipstick and you're done, you're dressed up.
The most interesting one.
That's it.
Can you show us how to eat croissant in a very elegant way?
I don't know, I can try.
You can try. Can you?
I think there's let's do it. Let's put it over here, I'll show you. So basically the way that you do it, it's like bread. In France, you never cut the bread.
You never cut the bread?
No, you always have, you call that in French, rompre le pain. Rompre le pain means you break it.
Yeah. You don't break it?
You break it with your hands.
Yeah.
And you don't cut it. And then when it comes to
doing it, you use a knife.
You don't use a knife and all this for the bread. And then here also you don't bite it. But the best way actually is always to break it.
Yeah.
So that you can have it, and then you just do it like this.
Oh, nice. Looks like I'm doing the right way. I always eat my croissant. So you don't use the finger to break the half, or you just.
Oh, you can break it. You can do the as every, but you never bite. If you want to do it in an elegant way, you don't bite it. You just break it. And I think what's very important when you have a croissant, also, and you do that all the time, is afterwards to always wipe your mouth so that you don't have crumbs all over. And then you do that before you drink and after you drink. In France, I don't know if it's in France, but when you eat, you always wipe your mouth before drinking and after drinking so that you don't leave any signs.
What is your favorite mojo?
I bought this in New York, and it's an aimant, like when you stick it on the wall. What is it? When you stick it on the metal,
it's magnet.
It's magnet, and it says my motto: no pain, no pain.
Oh, no pain.
And it's no pain, no gain. It's like my motto: no pain, no pain, no pain. No, but I think joking aside, I'll put it here. No, joking aside, I think my motto is you have to be humble. Be humble.
This is a proper one.
This is the proper one. I think the proper one is like be humble, and never too late to learn. I think you have to be curious in life. You have to have new experience and all this. But whether you're successful or not, you always have to be humble.
True.
I don't.
100% agree.
It just even if you're a big success and all this, you gotta stay who you are and be kind and humble and not let it go to your head.
Not let it fame
the fame or whatever, and everybody's saying how much they love you and they love you and all this, and then the next day for some reason maybe not. So you just have to be and treat everybody the same.
Paris woman or their skin always look very flawless. So can you share your skincare tips?
I think the most important is for the skincare routine is like really taking care of the skin, because if you don't take care of the skin and you don't do the skincare, then the makeup is not going to look good. So I think it's really important that you have, like, that you cleanse your face and you take off the makeup, that you do it in the morning, that you do the serum, that you do the essential oils, that you do everything. I think is very important. They go to the institute. They go to a beauty institute. So it depends. I mean, honestly, what we do
Every
best.
woman?
Not every woman, but it's part of our culture.
Oh, culture.
It's part of our culture. So I mean, the best way to, you know, it's like when you're in a little town, you know, you can have your esthetician, your beauty salon, you can go there once a month. Or you go to the hairdresser also. It's like very important. But what you do is, if you can go once a month, it's fantastic. But if you cannot, you know, try to go at least twice a year or 4 times a year to really get your face cleansed and all this, and afterwards keep regimen, which I think is important.
If you can only recommend one spot in Paris, where would it be?
Impossible.
You can say here.
Yes, but I mean, of course, I mean, if there has to be one spot, of course it has to be Darphin, the Darphin Institute. And I can guarantee you that if you do come here, you'll get a real Parisian and French experience. And I think that not only are you going to be pampered, not only are you going to be glowing, but you're also going to find the French way of beauty, the French beauty, the secret beauty. Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome. Let's do the kiss.
Yeah.